The fuck is going on back there? Did you see that dead body just spinning around? Big booty spooter.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a whole lot of delays, a whole lot of things suddenly coming up, a whole lot of crap, welcome to DKW and welcome to our first ever pay-per-view Fear Feast. Christ, a lot of stuff came up. Honestly, I woke up today and thought, okay, everything's just gonna be normal up until like I need to host the pay-per-view. But no, apparently everything decided to just come at me at once. So yeah, there was a whole lot going on. Somehow I managed to be here, even though we are an hour late. I will apologize for that one. A lot of unforeseen stuff suddenly smacking me in the face. Like I mentioned before. Early in the stream, a bit earlier, because when I started streaming and had it on the starting soon page, some stuff came up. So, yeah. Want to become famous? No, I think I'm good for now. Thanks for the offer, though. Yeah. What was I getting at? The, like, comment sidetracked me. But, yeah. A whole lot of stuff happened. A whole lot of things kind of popped up in my face to suddenly drag me away. And when I had the stream starting, I got called for something. So that took a while. A whole lot of stuff happened. So right now I'm a bit drained. I'm hoping that we won't go through too many technical issues, because the day already like decked me in the back of the head. I'm hoping it doesn't keep doing that. I'm hoping like we're able to actually get some stuff going. We're able to get some good matches in. And yeah, hopefully nothing else comes to kind of thwap me in the back of the head for the first pay-per-view of DKW. So I hope everything kind of goes well, you know, and we don't get dropped on my head. I would very much prefer it if I don't get dropped on my head. But I'm rambling. Let's get right into the action. First match of the night, another celebrities match. Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross. It's gonna be an Extreme Rules match. A lot of Extreme Rules matches tonight, so let me go off the card really quick for everybody watching. One-on-one between Keith Lee and Karrion Kross and our celebrities matchup. Will Ospreay taking on OBS in an Extreme Rules match. These two have been rivaling for a little bit before the start of this pay-per-view, so I gotta imagine they have a whole lot of aggression to get through. We're gonna sit down with Phantom, one of the 3 members of the main event triple threat ladder match. Has been declared a ladder match to decide the DKW World Heavyweight Champion. A fatal 4-way steel cage match between the ladies and the women's division on DKW. We're gonna sit down with Carter Miles, another member of the triple threat, happening in the main event. Last man standing between Captain Cowbeer and El Polo del Diablo. I can expect these two to beat the crap out of each other. And the last promo of the show will go to my controller decided to just die on me. Please stay plugged in, for the love of God. And then we're gonna sit down with the final member of the triple threat ladder match to decide DKW World Champion before the match itself. 3 men, 3 dreams, all colliding on a ladder to decide who takes that title, who moves forward from our little champion, I guess, puff. That's a weird way to phrase it. The power vacuum has to be filled. This match, the main event, is going to decide who fills it. That's a better way to put it. With that, let's get right into the matches. Hoping everything is still going good over there. Also, I didn't get to say this before. Hi, Batcow. How are you? Tired as hell, you. I'm not sure if I can say equally as tired, but today had me running around in literal circles, like at work and then getting home. So I'm a bit drained. I'm hoping I could see some matches to wake me up a bit. Some awesome looking matches, yeah. Full night of chaos, destruction, and a good bit of extreme rules to snack on in between. At least you're on. Yeah. It's always a bright side.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 332 pounds, Keith Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ex-Limitless turned into the Bearcat, turned into the Released. Guy's been all over the place, had hell of a matches, but yeah, as usual, that happens on the main roster. If you pass on a stream and hear you snore, we understand. I'm hoping I don't. If I feel tired, I'm probably gonna retreat to my mini fridge where I'm gonna crack open a couple of sodas and hopefully I don't get called into work tomorrow, because oh boy, I'm gonna show up groggy as a motherfucker. Keith Lee set to do battle with a familiar foe here.
Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 264 pounds, Karen Crush.
Okay, JoJo's either slurring her words like I usually do, or she is already drunk. And I really need to get to looking backstage to see who keeps carrying these bottles of Chardonnay, because this woman just gets drunk off of anything. She could get drunk off of water if she wanted to. Jesus. Karrion Kross. Not whatever she said. Something about crush. Yeah, these two have done battle before. I'm not sure how many times, though. I do know last time they did battle in real life, Karrion Kross did beat Keith Lee, dethroning him for the main title. You try to call, you just have someone tell him you're dead and we'll be back on your next shift. Honestly. Keith Lee immediately running in with a shoulder tackle. Tries to bring Kross to his feet. God damn it, this goddamn controller. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just place you on the desk. I'm gonna just keep my hands off the controller like completely. Who doesn't get drunk off of water? Good point. Making sure he gets real intimate at that top rope. Keith Lee dodges the stomp, but Kross brings him right in. Suplex, holds on though. Transitions into a backdrop. And oh, hits him with a fall away, sends him right across the ring. Tries to pick him back up to his feet. A shoulder tackle from Lee shuts it down. And now off the ropes, senton! Right on the chest of Kross. Now Lee working on those arms. Remember, this is an Extreme Rules match, and I think Lee is already looking to take advantage of that stipulation. He has a hammer, but Kross using the handle of it, and now a neck breaker. A jab, a spinning heel. And a headbutt levels carry. Tries going for a jab. Cross counters with a forearm. A body shot. Tries going for a lariat, but that's caught with the Uranagi. Now Lee bringing Cross to his feet. Has him by the head. Complete control of him as he bashes his skull against that ring apron. Some will say that is the hardest part of the ring. I would like to argue that it is the ring post. The world may never know as he gets dropped on the ring apron again. Lee tried to go for a grapple of sorts. Got Cross ducked out of it. Hit him with a knife edge chop. And now a suplex on the outside. Now Cross whipping Lee into the ring. His head was on the outside, but Lee got up very quick. Cross sends him over to the ropes. Drop down. I'm not sure what he was going for, but Lee caught him. A punch to the gut, an elbow to the face, but gets caught in a snapmare from Cross. And instantly Cross right back into the driver's seat, aiming for the head of Lee. Cross connects a boot to the gut, lifts him up. And, oh God, sending him flying. Looks like Lee breaking out of it with the European uppercut. Not sure how he bounced back from that so quick. But Cross gets sent all the way to the floor. Now again, Lee looking to take advantage of the Extreme Rules stipulation. Grabs a ladder and tries to plant it on Cross. Cross ducks out of the way but catches it anyways. Usually a ladder... Oh, God! Just grab the sledgehammer and end the match permanently. I mean, you could definitely do that. Not sure about the legal ramifications, but he could definitely do that. Now Cross, I think, submission hold in, not letting go of it. Oh, God! Cross let go. He let go of the sleeper hold. Lee definitely looked like he ran out of air on the outside, but Cross rolls him over. Lateral press, and we got one, we got two, and a kick out from Lee. Cross stomping on the back of Keith Lee, but Lee connects the elbow straight into Cross's gut and hits him with a drop kick. Look at the far leg. We got one, we got two, and a kick out from Cross. And again with that vicious senton, making a crater where his chest used to be, but carrying counters with an arm drag. Now he has Keith by the head. Places him on the ropes in a short clothesline. Sends Lee all the way to the outside. Cross turns him around. Has him up, but wait! I think he was going for that Saito suplex. But Lee countered it. Has him up. Power bomb on the outside. This may be an Extreme Rules match, but you can't win by a pinfall on the outside. Still, Lee's gonna weaken that midsection. But Cross gets out of it. Doesn't look like he has enough energy to get up, though. Lee bringing him to his feet. Cross counters with a forearm. Kicks his knees out from underneath him and connects the knee straight to the ribs. Much legs, hugs, leaving tab open. Alright, Jesse. Let me give a quick shout out. Yes, of course the game would pause when I click away. Why wouldn't it? Well, there's a clip from Jesse. Streaming no game. Huh.
Making her way to the ring.
And Keith Lee
From Lima, Peru.
pins Karrion Kross. No problem, Jesse. You're always here, so why not? Oh God! You can't put the hands on the official? God damn it, we brought you guys in for a match! Keith Lee walks away with the win, but Karrion Kross walks away sending the ref to the upper room. What the hell, man? Jesus, we have to get another ref down here. I can imagine being pissed off after losing a match, but Jesus. Never seen a ref get sent flying with a punch like that. Let me get some stuff open, because I just realized I left some stuff by accident. Alright, what's the next match? Next match? Let me get betting up for the next one. This. You know what? Considering it's a pay-per-view, all bets will have a max of 2,000. Championship matches and pay-per-views will have a max bet of 4,000. Since I feel like pay-per-views, you have to make them special somehow. This is my way of making this one special. Besides the fact that it's the first pay-per-view of DKW. GD Keith Lee, the Karrion Kross, currently 1-1. Not sure where this is going to go from here, but I'd imagine Karrion would definitely want his hands on Keith again. And hopefully not put hands on officials. As we get into DKW's portion of the show, once again, thank you to those two wrestlers for putting on a hell of a celebrity match. Usually brings random wrestlers in from all over the place to put on a match whenever we are lacking the talent to really fill in a certain spot. That's one of them. Let me get betting up here. Wait. There we go. Clicked twice by accident. God damn it, controller. That's that. Let's get into this next match. Will Ospreay taking on OBS in an Extreme Rules match.
Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 222 pounds, the superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Ospreay, straight out of New Japan Rev Pro, had a few celebrity matches here, eventually became a full-time DKW star. Definitely had a rough time getting his career off the ground, but found some solace, found a spot, managed to work his way in, slowly but surely, and he has had a good, definitely good record with this man he's fighting right here, Mr. O.B. I'm waiting until he's actually on screen to finish it. Yes.
And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 315 pounds, OBS.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. OBS, streamer turned wrestler. Don't let his flamboyant nature fool you. This guy is in the ring because he knows his way around a ring. There is no favors to get into DKW. If talent is there, talent is brought here. And I can tell you one thing, this man has been on a hot streak ever since he first got introduced to DKW. Had a definitely good amount of wins under his belt, but unfortunately ran into a wall, and that wall's name is Will Ospreay. Of course, the creator of Mr. OBS and a few other
around. All
of our
right,
cause.
get your hand out of the way, goddammit. That's right, goddammit. No, get your hand. No, no, no. Where's the mouse? That meme is so. That meme is so true. All right.
Okay.
Oh wait, man.
Amity! Hey, what's going on, dude? Yeah, like I was saying, Mr. OBS was made by Mr. Back Cow, and we'd appreciate it here at DKW as well as over there on his side if you go give him a much appreciated follow. Last streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I was not gonna say that backwards like Yoda, I swear. it wasn't intentional. I swear. It wasn't intentional. But yeah, I gotta assume it was a bit of coffee and a good bit of dying is usually what happens over at Mr. Backhouse stream. So go give him a much appreciated follow. Amity, how you doing, dude? It's been a while. Ospreay already working on OBS. Hits him with a drop kick too. Oh, you're here. Let me give you a shout out too. Streaming WWE 2K19. Tons of dying. Yeah.
Same thing right now.
OBS. Getting the upper half of that. A little bit. Walking and talking. As he goes for a pin, he gets a count of 1. Doing alright, got you on as I'm on right now. Huh. There you go. If you want to see what Amity does over at his stream, go ahead and click that link. Go check him out. You can watch 2 wrestling streams at the same time, right? I mean, hey, there's never enough wrestling. Unless it's Raw. Raw is, well, we don't talk about that. Any other wrestling but Raw. Thanks for the shout. No problem, dude. Things now closed. Ospreay just, honestly, a different tone with his wrestling style. He's definitely focusing on legs and joint manipulation going into this match. More than he would his usual high flying. It seems like OBS saw that drop kick coming though, just choking Ospreay out. Now bringing Ospreay to his feet. Ospreay breaks out with the European uppercut, flies in. Hurricane Rana again takes OBS to his knees. I think trying to bring his head in for something, but OBS broke out of it. Hits him with a bulldog though. And now Baskin. Putting on a show for the crowd though. Brings him in and OBS! Oh God! Hung Ospreay up on that top rope. Hooks the far leg. We got 1. We got 2. Oh, and Ospreay barely kicks out. Pushing OBS off of him, Ospreay. Fighting out of from a disadvantageous position. Turning him inside out. And now setting up from that corner. They looking for that flipping DDT. Hits it. Sunset DDT. And now I think Ospreay looking to end this match the same way he did the others, but OBS catches it. And now has Ospreay in a single leg Boston Crab. Hooks back in it, but no, Ospreay kicking OBS off of him. Now digging his foot right between the shoulder blades of OBS. OBS counters with an arm drag. And now hard chop across the chest, trying to get him a piece of the aerial assassin. Now OBS bringing Ospreay over to the ropes. A hard right brings Ospreay down to a knee. Oh, tries to go for a chop. Ospreay ducks under, counters with a clothesline, and now Ospreay feeling a little bit of momentum. Wait, turned his back on OBS. Oh, Saito suplex. You don't turn your back on your opponent unless he's on his back. And even then, don't turn your back on him. Now, OBS just raking at the face of Ospreay. He's had enough of the aerial assassin. He's gonna make sure that he puts an end to this tonight, as Ospreay's gonna go first. Oh God. Wait a minute. I got dizzy watching that. 2 refs get down. 1, 2. I think that's... Is that a kick out of 2 or 4? I can't see how many fingers the ref has. I'm a bit dizzy. Now he tries to bring Ospreay to his feet. Ospreay hits him with a jawbreaker. A drop kick to OBS. And now Ospreay going up to the top. Corkscrew moonsault. 44. Can you kick out at 44? Wait, what? We got 2 and OBS kicks out again. And now with the neck snap. OBS slowly rises to his feet. Ospreay connects his boot to his gut, has him over the head, looking for the Stormbreaker. Now hooks the far leg, looking to put OBS away. We got 1. That's 2. Oh, and another kick out from OBS. This match is an Extreme Rules match, and neither of these two have really set out of the ring. But Ospreay locking in an armbar. Haven't seen him do this in a while, but OBS hitting him with 3 lefts, showing him why that's a bad idea. Oh, but Ospreay again fires back with a drop kick. Ascending to the top, but OBS is on the outside, slowly gathering himself. As Ospreay flies, diving DDT! Now a knife edge chop, tries to go for a forearm, a jab from OBS, and kicks him in the gut. Locks in both arms, has Ospreay up, but Ospreay fighting out of it. Punches to the head of OBS. And now OBS again trying to go for something, but Ospreay counters, aiming for that arm of his. Oh, but oh God, caught him that time, sent him right over the head. And now OBS is in control. OBS trying to pick Ospreay up. Ospreay slips out the back door, takes out OBS's legs from right underneath him, and now sends OBS towards the ring. Now measuring OBS. One more time, looking to put... Wait a minute! Got caught! And now OBS brings his head in. OBS! Oh, God! I think Ospreay may have got him busted open, getting caught on that top rope. Look at the far leg. Rep down. We got 1, 2, and we got 3. OBS! 3rd time's the charm for this man. As he pins. Will Ospreay finally getting that win. OBS raising his hands. He finally conquered him, but Ospreay doesn't look all too happy. OBS not backing down. He said, I already kicked your ass. You can come back and get some more. Seconds are on me. Raising his hands high above his head. You gotta love it. He may have lost the 2 matches, but on the 3rd time on the first pay-per-view, he takes it and walks. GG to Will Ospreay, GG to OBS. But in the end, I guess he had enough follows. Not sure how that constituted the match, but hey, you can tell him that and he could sit you down for like 15 minutes as he goes over how social media numbers are important. Big ol' ham. Big ol' ham. Moving on to our next match of the night here. Or not a match, but rather a promo. Phantom, one of the 3 that were thrown into the main event, a triple threat ladder match. We're going to hear from him, possibly about the match later tonight, possibly trying to drum up some momentum for that match. Not sure exactly what he's going to say, but to be honest, half the people in the match I feel like have to look past the match itself after tonight. Taking into account win and loss. Imagine there's going to be a few more people who are up there for a championship title shot. Or at least #1 contendership. Enough about technicalities. Going down to ringside. Already mic in hand. Not sure what he's exactly going to say about it. I've been fortunate enough to survive in the DKW this long, but sometimes the unpleasantries you can encounter would just be so aggravating. You have to stand and air your grievances to the entire world. Tonight is one of those nights. Tonight, a night to stand up. I've given my blood, sweat, and tears and years of my life to this business, and I've done it willingly. I knew what I was getting in from the start, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna sit and let things stay the way they are. A man's gotta stand up for what's right, even if that means he's putting himself at risk. Didn't get to read the rest of that. I'm done letting management decide what they think is best for me. The time for waiting for opportunity is over. From now on, I'm the one calling my shots, and I'm making a name for myself. In the main event of this first ever pay-per-view that DKW has, I'm in a triple threat ladder match with Carter Miles and the Bulldozer himself, Dwayne. I've held that title once before, I've beaten both of these guys before, and I'm gonna do it a third time to take my spot as the champion. That's really all I have to say about this. Let's be honest, let's look at the details here. Carter lost, I didn't. I've had so many times I needed this, and I'm going to make sure at the end of the night I'm the one on top of that ladder holding the title, and that is all. Choice words. Phantom coming into this match with a good bit of momentum behind him. Remember, he used to be one of the champions. One of the people to beat Stevie for that title when he was still here, when he's still the inaugural DKW World Heavyweight Champion. So all things considered, like, it's definitely there. He definitely has that little bit of momentum walking into this match. So now we get to a fatal 4-way match. Bit of chaos here. Let me throw all these up on the betting. Danny Weaver, Crazy, Melissa Ewing, and Jotun Queen Mjolnir in a fatal 4-way. DKW may not have the largest women's roster, but when it comes to showing out in terms of talent, in terms of brutality, these women, I can tell you one thing, they are no slouches. Seen hell of a matches between all four of these ladies in their individual corners. But now, it's all in a steel cage. I believe this is one fall to a finish, so I'm expecting this match to go well. So please, while you still can, grab your cookies, grab your milk, grab your snacks, grab your beverages, because this one, I'm expecting this to go a while. First up to the ring.
Making her way to the ring from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Crazy.
That personification of anger, hate, rage, and all the other negative emotions under the sun. Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy. Now, she may not look to be the biggest competitor in this match. She may not look to be the most bulkiest. But I can tell you right now, power is in this lady's corner. She is throwing around bigger competitors like it was almost nothing. So if you're counting this woman out before she makes it to the ring, no pun intended, but you're crazy. And like most things, it's time to get a bit wild. That was a terrible segue. Ladies and gentlemen, the wild child of DKW, Danny Weaver. She's been on a few other promotions. She's mostly been all over the place as of late. When asked to be a part of this cage match, she immediately said yes. She said she wouldn't miss this for the world, considering she's one of DKW's originals.
And her opponents. First, from Long Island, New York, Danny, the prototype.
Once again, JoJo is unable to finish her name. Coming back for some pay-per-view time. Meeting a lot of old competition. Speaking of competition, here comes the Ice Giant. Jotun Queen Mjolnir. Jotunheim's finest. Created by my good friend, Mistress Mjolnir. Hopefully I spelled it right. Yes.
No, took care of it.
Well, hey, at least the harvester didn't show in the show, huh? Oh, look! The floating piece of metal. That's kind of weird.
That is weird indeed. Yeah, she does stream Gen Zero, Finding Bigfoot, a few other games. She does do some other stuff too, but that stuff is currently up in the air. It's still being decided, so I don't want to like say anything that isn't going on. So yeah, mainly those games. I do go over there myself sometimes and end up playing games and causing massive explosions, because why not? So hey, we all gotta get our kicks somehow. So yeah, go give her a much appreciated follow from us here and from her over there, as we get to our last entrant into the cage.
And from Beverly Hills, California, the rocker, Melissa Ewing.
Melissa Ewing, part-time chili dog maker, part-time wrestler, part-time rocker. This woman literally does everything. I don't know how she has the time to take care of herself, but she is busy as all hell, selling chili dogs, making music, and wrestling. Also created by a good friend of ours, Mr. Dazul RGB.
It's fine. We're 20 seconds.
Who also hosts NWOW, Neo Women of Wrestling,
What the heck was
where you can
that?
find Danny Weaver sometimes, as well as a all full roster of female talent, absolutely ready to kick ass at a moment's notice. And with that, we're getting right into this match immediately. All hell breaking loose within the cage.
There we go.
God. Yonir just pummeling the knee of Crazy. Melissa and Danny going at it. Oh God, and and Floyd. Crazy and Mjolnir just going at it, while Melissa and Danny are just brawling it out. Absolute chaos inside the cage. I find this pairing of like fights very funny, because the last time all four of these women were in a ring was actually a tag team match where Danny and Ewing had teamed up to take on Crazy and Mjolnir. So I find it ironic that those partners ended up fighting each other first. Oh, delayed drop kick in the corner. Young Queen Mjolnir sweeping out the legs from underneath Crazy. Whole lot going on here, so I can't exactly call every second of it. I'll definitely call it if stuff starts to pick up and get real good. Like right now, Ewing locking in a hell of a leg lock on Danny. Weaver somehow figuring her way out of it, throwing a right to get out. But Young Queen Mjolnir ascending the cage already, and Weaver immediately I hiccuped there. Immediately targeting the feet and sending her into the mat. Melissa? I think Weaver's looking for a way out. Melissa drops the knee. Oh, and immediately Young Queen Mjolnir stopping the pin, stopping Weaver from escaping. But now Weaver again gonna try to ascend the cage. And now Melissa slamming the legs into the cage and letting her rock face first. Now Ewing trying to take her turn ascending the cage. Mjolnir swinging in air, but now gets a good shot on the back of Melissa. And whips her out face first. Mjolnir measuring Ewing. Brings her in, looking for Valhalla. Wait, not Valhalla. Jotunheim's hammer. There it is. Now going in for a pin on Melissa. That's 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Ewing. It's Crazy. Flies in with the forearms on Weaver. Just going absolutely crazy. No pun intended. As now Mjolnir looking for a quick escape. And Crazy bashing her legs against the cage. It sends her face first into the mat. Now Crazy, I think she's measuring Oh, I think he was looking for Sister Abigail, but got countered by Mjolnir. And Weaver breaks up the pin. Now Ewing trying to ascend the cage. Picks her off the ring. Picks her off the cage, I mean. But now, Young Queen Mjolnir near the top of the cage already. She's already at the top. Weaver already on her way up, looking to stop the ascension. She's already at the very top. Weaver attacking the hip, attacking the leg, trying to drag her back in here. But Melissa, I think giving her way out by attacking Weaver, but Crazy immediately gets right back to where Weaver left off. Sling blade by Melissa to Weaver. Wait, but Mjolnir booting Crazy off. Melissa immediately ascending the cage. They're trying to keep Mjolnir from leaving. Hi, Mishka. How are you? Quick shout out to a good friend from over the seas, Mishka TV.
Heißt, muss jetzt jedes Mal im Stream Top die Wette gilt nennen, oder wie?
A good friend to a lot of us in this community. Mishka comes all the way from Germany. So please go give him a much appreciated follow. Last streaming Monster Hunter. I've seen him stream Monster Hunter, Subnautica, a whole bunch of games.
Hat man ja den Beweis für den Wettantritt nicht mehr. Ach, wieso?
Doing okay, bronchitis. Oh. I hope that clears up quick. Oh God! Weaver got sent flying! Melissa got sent right into the cage, and now Crazy trying to ascend. Young Queen Mjolnir just watching her. She takes a step back. Is she letting Crazy? She's letting Crazy get out of the cage, I think. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but Crazy descending the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy, the winner of this match. I'm not sure exactly what was the plan there by Young Queen Mjolnir, but seems like when Crazy was climbing, she was gonna go after her for a second, but paused and just pulled back, walked to the other side of the ring, and let her climb out of the cage.
Here is your winner, Crazy.
Gotta imagine with a win like that. She's definitely feeling it, but the winner of the match ultimately is Crazy. Congratulations to Crazy for winning the match. Unseen turn of events there. But GG's regardless. As we move on, Carter Miles requested time on the mic to talk about the main event, where he will be in a triple threat ladder match to crown a new DKW World Heavyweight Champion. Now, if you missed it, last time we had a champion. Some stuff happened and he requested for his release, leaving the title up in the air because the title was now vacated. Originally, it was going to be Phantom versus Carter, seeing as they were both previous champions. But both of those two had matches the last week. If they had lost that match, the person who would beat them would be entered into the match. So it could have potentially been a fatal 5-way ladder match. But Carter won his one-on-one encounter with Captain Cowbeard. Phantom was in a triple threat. against Dwayne and against Polo Del Diablo. Dwayne would end up being the one to pin Phantom and Polo to secure his spot in the ladder match. So right now it's a triple threat ladder match. Hold on. Okay, weird stuff happened. But I'm gonna let Carter speak a bit about how he sees the main event. Already in the ring, already has the mic completely at the ready. Normally, nothing makes me feel better than being surrounded by the DKW universe, but not tonight. Things around here are getting out of control. It's about damn time I take a stand. I grew up with no one. I grew up with nothing. I was always the one who put my needs first. That said, I need a lot more respect from those pencil necks in the office. Damn, apparently everyone hates the office. Don't know what they did. Apparently everyone just hates them. WWE universe, the DKW universe deserves more than just the same garbage on the screens. Though when I say garbage, some of the guys in the back may take that as a compliment. I can go on forever, but you get the point. The DKW universe wants to see me complete. And now, I'm demanding. In that triple threat match in the main event, when I scale that ladder, I'm gonna be the one to take the title. Because let's be honest, looking back, I'm the only one and the first one to actually beat Stevie for that title. As far as I see it, everything about that, Stevie winning that title back, was a fluke. And tonight, I'm going to prove it by taking that title and defending it night in and night out, no matter where or what time. Carter making his thoughts very apparent. I think everybody know that he sees himself winning that title. Though he does have a point with some of the arguments he made. He was the first person to actually beat Stevie for that title. Though Stevie would win it back in a rematch. Moving on to our next match of the night, Captain Cowbeard versus Polo Del Diablo in a last man standing match. We're gonna be here for a while. Because out of what I've seen of last man standing matches, it's gonna be a whole lot of brutality, but it's gonna go a while. So I'm gonna put the timer, I'm gonna put it up to 10 minutes for this one. Betting is up. I'm gonna put the timer up to 10 minutes because we're gonna be here for a while. Give me back from Millionaire's hammer. Can't sleep because the cough's annoying. Oh boy. I don't think Mona will approve of bonking you with a hammer, but I can't sleep. Monster chicken. Yes. Also, I realized that the music went out, so let me put that. Exclamation point scales. And you are able to see how much scales you've amassed, and also how long you've been here, or at least how long the bot has been active to see you here.
Making his way to the ring from the Caribbean, weighing in pounds, the Captain C. Beefcake.
Not here often. The battle of the Bak Bak Mu. Yes. Hold on. Had to let the butt wars play out. Captain Cowbeer, another creation of our good friend, Mr. Na Bat Cow. As well as this monster. Polo del Diablo, the Devil Bird. I can tell you a few things about this man. Ruthless, hard strikes, likes to fly. Now, in terms of ruthlessness and hard strikes, would also be the captain's preferred method of brutalizing an opponent. But instead of flying around, he prefers to use his strength to overpower a lot of his opposition. All that said, seeing these two collide, I'm expecting a lot of hard hits, a whole lot of craziness, and a whole lot of getting up, because I set this as a last man standing match. Voodoo! Ladies and gentlemen, a shout out to a very good friend and inspiration for DKW in the first place, Mr. Voodoo Ush. Likes to play a lot of the spooky. Oh wait, Jesus Christ, the DDT!
Oh shit, you scared the fuck out of me? I was not expecting you there. God damn.
What's up, Voodoo? Where'd you go, bro?
You can see him there playing a little bit of Friday the 13th. He also plays Dead by Daylight. He also owns his own WWE 2K19 Fed Voodoo Doll Wrestling, where he has Extreme Wrestling and, well, my brain is like blanking out. Hold on. Oh boy, my brain blanked out. But he has a PS4 version, he has the Xbox version. They're very good shows, very well done. He managed to keep the show entertaining week in and week out, and was one of the many people that inspired me to actually start my eFed. And so yeah, it's only right that I would give him a shout out. Please go give him much appreciated follow from us over here at DKW, and most likely from him too, as Polo gets dropped with a Uranagi, getting right back in the ring. The battle of the coats. God. I'm doing pretty good. Had a little bit of like a weird time getting home to actually like kick this whole thing off. So we started about an hour later than I should have, but at the moment everything's going okay, everything's good. Hopefully it stays that way. Because today has been a whole lot of back and forth. But yeah, how are you doing, boo? How's things handling on your side? Polo tries to go in for some more offense. Cowbeer counters with a forearm, turns him around. And trouble ensues. Polo gets right back up to his feet. What in the hell? As he has a standing moonsault on the captain. Now, Polo taking flight. No overshoots it. Still trying to get used to his wings. Maybe he's not used to the trench coat. Battle of the coats. Battle of the personalities. I'm good just working on overlay stuff and wrestlers. Cool. Now reffing. Starting to count. Up to a count of 4 already. Doesn't look like Polo's that responsive. Already getting to a 6. Count of 8, and Polo starting to muscle up some strength to get up, but immediately Cowbeard not letting him get a lot of offense in. Polo hits him with a knee. Surprisingly, the crowd is actually behind Polo. You don't usually see that a lot. A lot of the crowd likes to boo the Devil Bird. Now the ref goes right back to the count. Chicken of the sea versus the sea cow. A battle so rough it would wake up any Leviathan napping under the great ocean. As Cowbeard tries to stick a boot into the gut of Polo. That's more the reaction to expect from the crowd. Wipes him up with a clothesline, and now the ref initiates the count for Cowbeard. Count of 5. Captain seems to be stirring. I'm not sure if he's gonna make it back up to his feet. Starting to stir at the count of 7. Gets right back up. Gets caught. Wrestled to the ground. Oh, and a whap on the back of the head. How the match has been so far? The matches have been pretty good, honestly. Our opening match was definitely a bit of a back and forth. I think one of the better celebrity matches we've had here. The second match of the night. My brain processed a bit. Oh, yeah. Will Ospreay and Obi, yes. Oh, well. Do you want me to give you the results, or do you want to go back and watch it? I think that's the better question before I start going off on who won and who lost. Count of 9. Polo starting to stir back up to his feet. Cowbeard not giving him any breath, and now just reeling back on the head of the monster chicken and driving a boot into the back of his neck. I will be right back as I'm receiving a call. Sorry, I had to take care of that call. Now, Cowbeard beating over the back of Polo. Getting a bit of his daily exercise in. The captain standing over the Devil Bird. Count once again in play. But yeah, I guess without saying the results of each match, we've had some pretty good matches so far in the night. I expect this to be one of the longer ones. Now, Cowbeard showing a bit of that acrobatic side. Showing what those sea legs can do, and now looming over the Devil Bird. Count of 9 reached. And that's gonna be 10. Polo is unable to get up. Captain Cowbeard, the winner of this match. Using everything in his arsenal to keep the Devil Bird down. Both of these two, like I said, just nothing but brutality back and forth. As a captain gains a win.
Here is your winner, the Captain C. Beefcake.
Just like that, Captain Cowbeard comes out with a damn good win against Mr. Polo del Diablo. Everyone makes a bit of dosh on the way out. GD to Captain Cowbeard. As we move on, I believe, to our last, our last mic of the night. We're gonna sit down with the Titan of DKW heading into the main event triple threat match. Everything happening with the chaos between the three. We're gonna sit down with the Titan of DKW, get his thoughts on everything while I set up some stuff in the background. Realized the music wasn't playing for a good while. Tonight, I'm really happy to be surrounded by the amazing DKW universe because I'm mad as hell. About time someone airs out some dirty laundry around here, and there are some things going on around here that stinks worse than the locker room in the back. I'm ready to air this out. It's horse crap, and I'm over it. I'm done with it. I ain't the type to sit and complain. I'm out here to do. And I know I got every person in this arena behind me for this. Out of everyone in that locker room, I am the only one in this main event match that hasn't held that DKW World Heavyweight Championship. And I think it's time to remake some new history instead of recycling some old champions. See, I'm not going to waste time like everybody else and say I've held the title before, I'm going to move on. No. When I come out here, I'm saying this as a promise. When I take that title, it's going to be the era of the Titans. And I'm going to be at the forefront. So I'm only gonna say this once. Phantom, Carter, you two may have held the title before, but it's my time. It's my go. I finally have a chance at that goddamn title, and I'm taking it. I'm running with it. And I'm going to rip that title straight out of both of your grips and watch you crumple to the ground. Bold words and bold claims coming from the Titan of DKW. As now we finally make it to the main event of the evening. DKW World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat Ladder Match. Phantom, Carter, and Dwayne all going at it for the title. Timer is set for 10 minutes. Max bet for this will be 4,000. 100% payouts. Get your bets in now while you can. Multi-bet is on. Yep, multi-bet is on. If you want to use that. As our main event gets, well, not gets underway, but we look towards our main event, the DKW World Heavyweight Championship, vacated recently when the champion asked for his release. He had gotten it, and this was the match set up to crown a new champion. Will we see Phantom take the title again? Maybe we'll see Carter fully get a good run with the title, or maybe, like Dwayne said, the era of the Titans will begin.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Phantom.
Bit of new gear on everyone tonight. A bit of a change of look. I decided since this was the first pay-per-view, I was going to use everyone's alternate attire, change things up, change the look of things, which led to the battle of the coats earlier between Cowbeard, and Polo del Diablo. You can see Phantom, the DKW mark on his back, and the championship held high above the ring. High-flying striker right out of Japan. Phantom would become the third DKW champion after beating Stevie Richards, but would end up losing the title back to Stevie prior to Stevie asking for his release. Phantom looking to claim that title again, but not the only one rocking in with some new gear tonight.
And his opponents. First, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, Carter Miles.
Carter Miles, one of the first guys who actually beat Stevie for the title, became the second DKW World Heavyweight Champion. I can only imagine after getting that title and losing it so quick, he wants that shot. He wants that title. He wants to clear up all the doubt that his win over Stevie was a fluke, because he did it 2 times. But Stevie had a habit of dropping the title and taking it right back. So I can only imagine with all that, both him and Phantom want that title. They want to take it back. So this guy right here,
And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 350 pounds, Bulldozer Dwayne.
the Titan of DKW, like you said earlier, he has never held that title before. Never had the chance to go after Stevie and the title prior to Stevie, well, asking for his release from DKW. Remember back to the inaugural DKW World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Jesus, my brain is mixed. You remember, Dwayne was in that tournament. He got eliminated in the first round, but started picking it up, started going through match after match, started picking up the slack, and he could have won that loser's bracket of the tournament to get thrown as the third member of that triple threat to crown the inaugural champion back then. He missed his shot, but right now I can only imagine he wants it and he's hungry. See the title, bit of a new look added to it. I decided why not change it up a bit. We're entering a bit of a new era here. Triple threat match. Get things started. Phantom trying to take the legs from underneath Dwayne. Focus on the Giant, but Dwayne shifts his attention to Carter. Immediately drops Carter Miles and plants Phantom the same on the ground. Dwayne throwing the ladder into the ring. Phantom and Carter brawling on the outside. Focuses on each other, not really paying much attention to the Titan. As Dwayne slowly ascends that ladder, Carter gonna shift his attention towards Dwayne. Phantom trying to push the ladder over. Oh, and manages to do it. Everyone tumbles to the ground. Hangs him up on that top rope. And some of you may be asking, what's with the letters, the EOP on the back of it? Back in these guys' indie days, they used to be all a part of the same clique, the same group. It went by the name EOP, the Empire of Pain. Phantom was actually at the helm of that. Dwayne being introduced last and Carter being a tag team with Phantom at the time. These three had all ended up being a clique, but moving up to different places, they decided to disband it. I can only assume bringing back the wardrobe, maybe calling back to their days, being the same group. I'd imagine a lot more violence than back then. There's a lot of infighting in that group, so I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. But Dwayne slipping out the back door. Oh god, throwing Carter right over him. Could have cleared the ladder with that kind of height. Phantom slides into the ring, hits a jumping knee, hell of a vertical. As now he stands up on the top rope, hits a super kick on the Titan. Both of these two grounding Dwayne as Carter takes a ladder to Phantom, as now is just brutalizing. Now Phantom going, it said Phantom. Now Carter going up to the top, starting to unhook that belt, trying to make it very quick, but Dwayne immediately gonna ascend. He's a bit heavier, all things considered. Phantom and Carter working together to get rid of Dwayne. Now Phantom again pushing over the ladder. He is focused on getting Carter out of the equation. Standing corkscrew moonsault from Phantom. Now he opens the ladder. Ascending to the top himself. Dwayne on the outside. Carter on the floor. But Dwayne gets up very quick. He sees what's going on. And he's going to try to intercept. What is going on? Why are you both just standing there? It seems like they both delayed for a second. Not sure exactly why. But Phantom hit the floor while Dwayne immediately goes after Carter. I think Phantom fell into a ladder. Rolling out of the ring. He is temporarily out of this equation. And now Dwayne brings Carter all the way to the floor. Now the big man positioning on the top rope. And drops the elbow. No, Carter gets out of the way. Kicks the Titan right in the ribs. But Dwayne sending Carter all the way to the floor. He's in there by himself, ladies and gentlemen. He's ascending that ladder. Phantom slowly working his way to his feet. And now we just watching him. Why are you watching him? You want your title, so go ahead and take it. As now he's trying to push over the ladder. Doesn't work. And Dwayne! Ladies and gentlemen, the era of the Titan begins here. He said it himself. He was the only member of the group to not earn his own title to hold it.
Dragon World Heavyweight Champion, Bulldozer Dwayne.
And I think with results like that, you can't complain. New history has been made as Dwayne is your new DKW World Heavyweight Champion. Match didn't even go the full 10 minutes. Boy, it was too heavy. Yeah. He still took the title in the end, though. What's going on? And now the fourth DKW World Heavyweight Champion, the Titan of DKW, Dwayne, etching his own name into the history books. Fallout of this pay-per-view, I can't really tell you, but I can only imagine everyone in the locker room seeing this new champion. They're going to want their way in. A lot of people backstage hold a win over Dwayne, surprisingly, so you can only imagine there's going to be a good amount of people that want that shot, that want their way in. Now the question lasts, how is he going to hold that title? How is he going to keep that title around his waist? That just waits to be seen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here for DKW's first ever pay-per-view Fear Feast. The show did run into some rough bumps, ran into a lot of stuff, kind of pulling back more than usual. We did manage to get here, though. We did manage to hold the show. It was delayed a bit because some real-life things started kicking up, and I had to handle them before jumping on and taking care of stuff on this front. But still, thank you. It really is appreciated that each and one of you beautiful people has shown up. It really is appreciated. Everyone who had dropped their cause, everyone who had created cause for the show. It really does mean a lot. It helped the show keep pushing forward. And I'm hoping later on, when we look back at this first pay-per-view, we'll have a much wider scale one. We'll have a bigger scale pay-per-view, a lot more people, a lot more shows, a lot more faces, and a lot more talent. Hopefully, maybe that good bit more a good bit of more titles along with it. But it really is appreciated. Thank you, each and every one of you beautiful people, for showing up. Again, everyone I gave a shout out to before, please go give them a much appreciated follow. They are very good friends of the stream. They showed up, showed out. Some of them dropped their costs, some of them gave support in other ways. That's some bull. Alright, shut up. Also, for anyone curious, that is my brother in the chat. He is, yeah, he's a problem. Anyways, it really does mean a lot that you guys dropped your cause and everything. So with that said, anyone who's watching this, enjoy the action, wants to get their call into DKW, you can see everything you need to do there. A link to the Discord where you can contact me to get your call into here. We hold the show on PC. I'm also going to see what I can do about getting some calls from other platforms if anyone would be interested. I'm going to see what I can do about recreating calls. It won't be easy, but I'm willing to give it a shot. But yeah, if you want to get your call in here or anything, just message me over Discord. We can talk it out. Everything will be set up. To everyone who showed up, thank you very much. And let's go over and raid somebody. Maybe you didn't go on for very long, but if we're ending wrestling over here, it's only right that we continue it somewhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go raid Mr. Stone Grass, holding his own Wrestling Federation SGWF Paragons. I believe his predominantly female roster, the female roster show. And I know he has a lot of matches. I know he probably has a whole lot to go through. Let's go over and give him a good old style dragon raid. You can type it out in chat. You can really do whatever. I am going to sign off for tonight. Thank you all for being here. It really is appreciated that you all showed up. You all came. I probably sound like a broken record repeating this over and over and over again. But yeah, it was very appreciated. Thank you, each and every one of you people, for showing up, for supporting DKW from the time that it was created up till now. I can promise I'm going to do what I can to make sure we got more shows, we got more stuff adding up, we got more craziness going on. And with Dwayne becoming new champion, there's a whole lot of challenges, a whole lot of matches that we could probably see for that title. So keep it locked. Thank you all for being here. Let's go show Stone some love, and I'll see even once you each and every single one of you beautiful people. English got slurred there in the next one. Sayonara.